everyone. That was a tune called Cherry Garden. Now this is my review of the new Ohana SK-38. This is an interpretation of a 1930s mahogany Martin Style 2. Let's have a look at, first of all, what it's made from. The back and the sides and the top are solid mahogany, and it's a lovely dark brown colour to give it that old look. The top and the back are one piece, and they're very thin. Lovely thin wood, and it gives it the instrument a very light weight. It's not quite as light as an original 1930s Martin, but it's getting very close. Now the body binding is this ivory colour, this off-white colour, which again gives it a look of age, and that's on the back and on the top. The purfling is two lines of white and then black. The rosette is very similar. It's the same off-white colour, but it goes black, white, black, white, black, and it's very small, very thin. Now the neck of the instrument has a beautiful smooth feel to it. The fingerboard is rosewood, as is the bridge, and the top here is again mahogany. It's got Goto tuners, regular white Goto tuners. They're friction tuners, which again gives the instrument a lovely balance. Now on an original 1930s Martin there would be nothing on the front here. The Martin name would be on the back. We didn't think that was appropriate to do that, but we did think it was appropriate to have our own logo on the top, so it says Ohana Ukuleles at the top, just like on all our other instruments. The strings are Aquila, and they work very well on this instrument. Some people might prefer to use a fluorocarbon string, which is what many of the Martin collectors actually use. Now let's look at some more of the detail. First of all, the nut and the nut and the saddle. The saddle here and the nut are both made from ebony, which was the material that was used on the instrument that we used to base this on. So we've tried to be authentic there. I think it is going to mellow the sound a little bit over our usual material, which is bone. But the ebony, I think, will give it a slightly more mellow sound. I don't think there's much in it, but it certainly looks good. The other thing I think that's of interest is the frets. Now when we made the prototype of this instrument, we used the bar frets that were on the original Martin. And we found that collectors of Martins, people who play Martins regularly, even they found the bar frets a little hard to use. There's a tendency with the frets sticking up so much to not be able to move up and down the fingerboard very easily. So what we've done is we've done exactly the same as what nearly every other manufacturer that has made a Martin style instrument has done, and that is to put modern frets on it. It just helps to make it much easier to use. Now, you heard what it sounded like at the beginning. Let's just hear what it sounds like strummed. And finger picked. lovely sound. It's loud. It has a loud sound, it has a rich sound. And I think that comes really from two factors. The mahogany that's used gives it a mellow sound, and the thinness of the mahogany gives it that loudness. We're very pleased with this instrument. I think it's a lovely instrument myself. They are for sale now, they are available now, not from every Ohana dealer at the moment, but they are available. As for the price, you'll have to check with your dealer, because the price is going to vary from country to country, and depending on the type of store that you want to buy from, whether it's an online store or a small store or a large big store in a city. You check your price, but the price is not going to be a great deal more than one of our regular solid mahogany instruments. That's about all I want to say about this. It's not an exact copy of a Martin. We wanted to do our version of it, our interpretation. So this is the Ohana interpretation of a Martin Style 2. It's called the SK-38, and it's available from Ohana dealers. I'm going to end with a little tune called the Iggle Piggle Song. That's all for now. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.